SmegMen. Welcome to the SmegMen podcast. This is episode 10.
2 digits.
Yep, we're at the big 10. We've got a new person here today.
Jordan.
Hello.
He's a
That's
small
not my-
boy.
Yeah.
He's a small Ethiopian boy.
I don't want people think we've kidnapped a 12-year-old castrated child.
Yeah. Hello.
Neil's here as usual.
Yeah.
I'm also here. And we have Maguire guarding the door so that JD can't burst in.
Yep, because he's on a 10-month ban
Yeah.
for crimes against the podcast that we won't go into right now, but they're pretty gay.
Normal crimes too. Against humanity and...
How's he doing with the diabetes? Do you know?
I don't know.
He told me he's doing fine. He's had plenty of injections into his arse lately.
Alright, that's good then, that's good.
Good to know he's getting his 5
Phil.
a day.
He's Phil.
Yeah. I think one of the guys were actually called Phil.
Yeah. So, in the news, after I taught you my new trick last week.
Yeah, that brilliant act of unzipping your fly and taking your genitals out.
Dragging my balls out.
Button's not a fly if I remember
Okay.
correctly.
Yeah. Well, doctors have been warning women not to put ice lollies inside their vaginas.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's definitely an upgrade from mine.
I don't feel like it is though, because women
Well-
have very sensitive skin in that area, and I don't think
Yeah.
putting a sub-zero object inside there is gonna do them any good.
Also, doctors have been warning them not to do it. So,
I mean, that's just gonna lead to people's labia falling off and stuff.
yeah.
Cryogenically freezing your pussy.
One woman was so hot she thought of sticking an ice lolly in her vagina. Thought sticking an ice lolly in her vagina might be a good way to cool off. I don't know. Unsurprisingly, it turns out it's a terrible idea and has prompted experts to warn women not to put frozen treats anywhere near their their genitals.
Is there a male equivalent to this? Like a hollowed out ice cream?
I suppose you could like get
Maybe
one of
a
those.
twister?
You know those
The stick's always in the way, right?
what are they
Yeah.
called? Those fleshlights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know those fleshlights. You could like freeze one of those
yeah,
and then just fuck that.
yeah. What would we call it?
A refresh light.
A refresh light. I like it. It's dual function as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Cool yourself off.
We'd have to get some sort of temperature gauge on there so you could make it go warm if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, we could invent this.
We could. If we had
It
any
doesn't seem very
drive or...
comfortable though, does it, when you think about putting your dick in an ice cream? It'd be too
It's not
cold.
an ice cream. It's a
An
fleshlight. Have you seen it?
No, I'm talking about this ice pop though. I'm talking about like the equivalent of a woman putting an ice pop up a vagina.
No, I suppose not. I can't.
Pretty cold, isn't it?
It's like if you lick ice, your tongue gets
Yeah.
stuck to ice.
Yeah.
Imagine that on your bell end.
I know. Give yourself an accidental circumcision.
The most painful way possible.
Stretch it out.
What's it called when like mountaineers, their fucking toes and shit go black?
Frostbite.
Frostbite.
Yeah.
Get your dick frostbitten off.
Some of that cock bite. I've booked a holiday last week.
Oh yeah.
Finally, I'm going to Sintra in Portugal,
Right.
which is full of old castles because it's where the Portuguese monarchy used to go
Oh yeah.
on holiday, presumably fuck children and stuff that powerful people do.
Yeah, most likely.
So that'll be good. I ain't had an holiday this year and still want to commit suicide pretty much every day.
Yeah, Portugal might sort that.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably not though.
But maybe I'll step off the plane and then I'll have this awful realisation that going to Portugal wasn't the answer.
Yeah.
And then I'll want to kill myself even more.
Yeah,
Might kill
Portugal
yourself
may be
in
the
Portugal. You never know.
Portugal might be the end place.
Yeah, I could do it to some pretty festive music.
Yeah.
I did it in Portugal.
Jumping off a castle, that's an alright way to go as well. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking badass, if
Yeah.
I'm honest.
You could like hijack a cannon and just like blast yourself with it, like Homer does, except not survive.
Yeah. There is a lot of cannons on some of the castles that I'm going to be going to visit,
there?
but yeah. I'm pretty sure they're not operational.
Yeah, I just thought I'd stop that.
Are you literally just going to Portugal to view castles then?
No, we don't drink, so we don't go on holiday to party, and I can lay around a pool for one day, but after that I get bored, so we just go walking and take pictures of shit.
And pick up any leaflet you can find, like that sort of shit.
No, not even that really. We just fucking walk about. I've got like nature reserves and fucking spot lizards and fucking rare birds, or go to the beach, or just do something fucking different.
Fair enough.
I sit on my ass all day at work, so I don't want to go on holiday to sit on my ass all day.
Yeah, I'm not one for sitting around the pool. I can't be arsed with that.
Yeah.
But especially I'm red just from today. I burn like fuck, so that's not really for me.
No. Well, when I were looking for holidays, we're thinking about going to Morocco at first. And it looks really nice, but I can't be arsed going somewhere where you have to argue for every time you go in the shop, like nothing has a price.
Yeah, you have to barter all the time.
Yeah, you got to get a loaf of bread and the guy starts at like 12 rupees and you have to like
There's something
barter
buzzing
him down
over
to
here.
2.
There's a bee.
There's something buzzing over here. I don't know if it's a bee or...
Oh,
Is this a Breaking Bad situation where we're going to have to halt the whole show to fucking stop this fly and we can't continue production?
It's that.
Oh.
Is that it?
False alarm.
We started it.
Yeah.
Professional.
So I was on YouTube looking at Morocco. And like I said, I can't be arsed fucking arguing in the shop with people. I also can't be bothered going somewhere where my wife's got to cover up when she goes past certain places, or else she might get like fucking beheaded or something.
Yeah.
But I was watching the video on YouTube, and you know, some people just have no fucking self-awareness.
Yeah.
This guy was one of these like travel YouTubers,
Right.
and he's showing you around like going to the markets and stuff. And he's arguing with this guy, and he's like, "I'm gonna show you how to haggle, man," and all this fucking stuff. And then he's arguing with this guy, and he's like, "So I just bartered for this rug, but I just figured out I don't really want it. I was going to ship it to my holiday home in Bali, but, you know, it's going to cost more than the thing to get it there, so I just can't be arsed, you know." And I just said to my wife, "Turn this fucking wanker off." I wanted to fucking reach through the screen and slap his dad's money out of his pocket.
Were you saying this to the guy?
No, like, to the camera.
Oh, right.
Like, afterwards, like, after he'd been fucking haggling with this guy, he's just talking to the camera, like, telling me that he's got a holiday home in an exotic place.
Yeah.
But he can't be bothered buying this expensive rub and shipping it there because it's too much hassle for him.
Yeah.
you ever watched fucking My Sweet 16?
Yeah.
And just the urge to reach through the screen
I
and
don't even know.
strangle them fucking little bastards.
A Sweet 16 is a birthday party that rich girls get thrown from when they're 16.
Yeah, their parents are loaded so they get.
Yeah, I know
fucking,
what that is.
like,
Yeah.
Lexuses.
But that's what the programme is.
It's an MTV program. It's like that
Right.
Teen Mums or so, like one of those reality shows.
Just
Right,
the worst people in civilization.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like my kind of shit at all.
I know, it's fucking awful. Love Island's finishing soon though, so I won't have to fucking hear any more of that.
Oh, is that still going? I thought that had finished ages
No,
ago.
it finishes on Monday.
Is Tommy Fury still in it?
I don't know, mate. Probably.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Joe.
Anyway, I got into it for a couple of weeks. My mum and sister watch it, so it's I have to watch it.
No, you don't.
I have to watch it.
Watch it at all.
I have to watch it, and yeah, it's taught me a lot
About-
love, about life, about islands. But yeah, I've never watched it before, but I really got into it. I've always liked Big Brother.
Yeah,
I can't watch that.
I just love watching people awkward.
yeah.
You know.
I walked on it the other day, and it were two of the guys like sat on their own talking about like relationships and shit. And they're talking for like 4 minutes, but neither of them actually said anything.
Yeah.
It's like basically like you're a good guy, bruv, but like tell me like how do you feel in it? Like
It's super
what do you
fair.
want out of the situation? Like you've got to let her know like how you're feeling.
Yeah, super fake. I've
fuck are
noticed
you
as
talking
well, they
about?
also give each other terrible advice. It's almost like they're not really friends, and it really is a game, I think.
Well, you know more about it than me.
Yeah,
being
man,
a
I
homosexual.
really got into it. To be honest, I can't lie. When you brought it up, I was like, don't say it. But yeah,
If
we're
anyone's listening
entertained.
and they don't know what Love Island is,
I've stopped watching it, by the way.
okay.
I don't believe
That's
you.
good.
I don't
Last
believe you,
week,
but carry on.
If anyone don't know what Love Island is, it's a really great concept for a show. You get about 12 really good-looking people of varying degrees of intelligence, and then you put them in a house together, and you encourage them to emotionally abuse each other until one of them commits suicide. Now, so far they haven't managed to get someone to commit suicide on the show just yet. But they've just announced that they're now
Yeah.
doing it twice a year.
It is a cruel thing because people are that invested in the show that they tell these people that they're so in love with them and that they can't have their head turned, and they kind of make it out like they're the one and all this stuff, and you can tell they're playing it, putting it on for the camera, but it's so cruel on the girl when another girl comes in. They get off them in a day. What? The poor girl. I feel too sorry for everyone. I would have married that girl.
You shed a
that
tear.
ugly girl. I would have married her. I couldn't have got off with the other one. Or I'd have kept it a secret or something.
So you'd have married the ugly one just out of empathy.
Out of pity.
Yeah, out of pity or something.
Yeah.
I just want to start the whole
Suppose
thing
that-
like the guy did, to be fair, but he wanted to stay in the show.
I suppose that means you're quite a good guy in comparison.
That's what I'm putting across.
That's how.
Yeah, we're good.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Don't believe anything I say.
Yeah, I don't really watch any of that sort of shit. Big Brother, I can't be asked with that. What else is there? What other kind of...
Britain's Got Talent's fucking died.
I don't watch out like that.
What shipwreck?
And I think it's because talent's not a good thing anymore.
No, well, it's
Like-
not
Is
even
there any
about
talent?
now,
Name
it's
one.
just like, who's the fucking biggest weirdo?
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
You don't need to have talent anymore. Like, most people are just being ironic and
Yeah.
like that Honey G. Like
She
went
were a
fucking
joke, wasn't she?
viral. Yeah, some white middle-aged middle-class accountant who
Yeah.
thought she could be like the new Ali G or something.
She was so bad. She was terrible.
Did
And-
you ever see the fat guy on X Factor that sung I'm a Barbie Girl?
No.
No,
Yeah,
but I'd probably watch
He
that.
sings it in the highest pitch voice, like male. You know, like, I'm a Barbie.
Oh, yeah,
And he just stands there, like, not moving the whole time.
I've seen
Everyone's
that.
like laughing there, and they say, have you got anything else? And he just, let's go, Barbie. He does all that bit and stuff.
Didn't he do
brilliant.
Staying Alive after that?
Yeah. The guy's a legend.
We're gonna have to watch that in the break.
Yeah, we will. The one what's the one where they get all the celebrities tweet fucked up shit? I
I'm
don't
a
mind
Celebrity.
that. Yeah, I don't mind that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see like a Tory MP choking on a kangaroo's dick or something.
Some of them really go for it. It's like, I'm going to eat this dick. I don't care. And everyone's going, you're so brave.
I'm a fucking man. This dick's not gonna get the better of me.
Yeah.
And Decker stood there like, fucking go on then. Fucking eat it then.
Call yourself a man, eat the fucking dick then. Yeah, I think those shows are gonna slowly die a death because all those shows are slowly just becoming YouTube and Instagram because that's where most of the reality stars are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's like so bled into YouTube, hasn't it? Everybody on there is like a reality star, basically, just on their own. Like,
Yeah.
it's not as entertaining as being trapped in a box with loads of people and the stress and all that stuff that you see.
Yeah, I did like the original Big Brother because it was just a social experiment. They did just kind of put them in a house and give them like a few stupid games to do. But then eventually, like, it were just D-list celebrities going in there trying to get more followers or trying to get a spot on fucking GMTV or something stupid.
Yeah. I think they get paid crazy amounts to do those sort of fucking programs as well, don't they? Like I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah,
I don't know how much they do get paid, but
they definitely get paid for it.
I'd probably do something like that. I'd find it funny.
Yeah.
I'm a Celebrity is probably the one I would do. I wouldn't do all else.
You'll have to wait a while yet.
Yeah. I'm never going to be a celebrity.
Is another reason why you do the podcast. You're just hoping to get to the...
No, I'm never going to be famous. And if I did become famous, I'd fuck up in some major way pretty quickly
Yeah.
and might end up in jail or something.
Yeah.
Or dead.
overdose on painkillers, that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have been mentally equipped to be thrust into fame at the age of 29 or whatever.
No. Yeah, I'd just lose my mind.
I struggle going into an office because I can't tell people to go fuck themselves when they're talking at me.
Yeah.
And I don't care what they're saying about.
The thing is, when you're famous, you kind of can do that, though.
It depends what you're famous for. Like Taylor Swift can't do that.
Well, no, I suppose not.
Trump could. I
Yeah,
suppose.
well, he pretty much does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He just says whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah. He said that something to the effect of the UK loves me so much that they've elected a British version of me.
Yeah, he did. He said they call him Britain Trump,
Yeah.
which they don't. They call him British Trump, but which is mind's that warped. He doesn't even know that that's an insult.
No.
Like, he thinks it's a compliment.
Yeah. He's definitely deluded. But you can't even say delusions of grandeur because he's already the president of the United States.
Yeah.
But he's just flat out deluded.
I was reading something earlier that was like a White House. The White House had like issued an official statement saying that they had to say that Donald Trump's tan is actually real. Because so many people were just like, nah, that's just fake. It's just putting
What's
it on in the
real?
morning.
The tan.
Is tan.
Oh, it's
His-
definitely
his
not.
orangeness.
Yeah, it's not real at all, is it?
No.
And then there were another story about like one of the maids that he had working for him, who funnily enough was an illegal immigrant from like Mexico.
Right.
Yeah.
And he fired her because she couldn't get the orange stains off of his shirt collar.
But mostly because she wouldn't pay for the wall that he was trying to build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wouldn't suck his dick.
What an animal.
The world's full of animals. I was reading more shit about like Jeffrey Epstein, the billionaire
Oh,
who
yeah,
abused
yeah.
all those girls years ago and got away with it.
Oh, yeah.
And got put in like a private prison and got let out for 18 hours a day on day release.
There's photos of him and Trump together, isn't there?
Yeah, but from what I've read, Trump actually, he assaulted a girl in one of Trump's hotels and Trump threw him out and hasn't had anything to do with him since.
Right.
I think a lot of the media are just trying to like badmouth Trump by saying that he's connected to this guy.
I mean, a photo of you with a person don't mean that.
No, doesn't mean anything.
No.
But yeah, we're researching it and all that to bring up on the podcast because I thought it might be some semblance of funny, but it just depressed me. It just went on a fucking spiral. Just reading all this stuff about all these powerful people in like finance and Hollywood that have like raped children and then gone to prison for like 6 months and then
Just paid a
nothing's
shitload
happened
of
to
money.
them. And then
Paid for the freedom.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They didn't even have a bad time either. Just like
Yeah.
put in the most comfortable prison ever.
yeah, and then they get out and just get to continue working and rubbing hands with politicians and shit. And it's
Rubbing
just like
cocks with children.
yeah. And then I've finished reading all that shit and I'm like, right, wonder what's on Netflix.
Speaking of depressing, crazy shit, I saw something that I thought it'd be quite funny, but I sort of read that and it wasn't really. I think I'm not sure when it was. It was like the other day. They found a load of the FBI in Phoenix, Arizona, have found a load of severed heads in a massive bucket with arms, legs. Hang on, let me just bring up the story.
This sounds like a pretty professional serial killer to me.
No, it's not a serial killer. It's somewhere like you donate dead bodies to it for science, but they've like got all the parts.
I
and
don't donate my dead bodies, mate. They're for me, for trophies.
Yeah, well, I know you don't, but some people do because they want to help humanity.
Ornaments
But
in the house.
yeah, yeah, like you're a necklace of ears and stuff like that.
Yeah. My teeth bracelet.
Yeah. Basically, they've got all these body parts and sewn different people's body parts all together to make like their own little Frankenstein monster.
That's fucking hilarious, mate. What are you talking about? So someone's made this and then just left it out somewhere.
Yeah, did they put it somewhere?
I don't know how they found it. I don't know. It's like I say, it's some facility that's for. I don't know what like they say scientific purposes, but I don't know what they're supposed to be doing with it.
Yeah, I would assume not chopping them up and
Stitching them back together.
making cartoon people out of the body parts.
Yeah, when you're handing it over to a guy called Dr. Frankenstein, you sort of realise there's something.
Well, maybe someone was good at sewing and couldn't afford a sex doll.
There's that, I suppose. Yeah.
Because the good ones are like a fucking grand. And
Really?
upwards. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I mean,
You can get like proper lifelike ones, can't you?
Yeah, we watched a documentary the other week about like sex toys and people who do sex work and stuff like that. And this guy owned a chain of sex shops, but he also did a custom sex doll
did he work
package.
Did he work at this place?
No, this one in Britain.
Oh, okay.
And he had this lonely old guy, and it was kind of fucking heartbreaking actually. And he was sat there like picking what colour eyes this doll were gonna have
Right.
on a computer. And he's like, yeah, I want her to have bright green eyes and long brunette hair and stuff and all this sort of stuff. And I was just like, you fucking poor bastard. And then he went home, got this fucking thing gets delivered, and his old one that he's been like wheeling around town and like setting the table for the past 2 years, he just literally fucking threw it in the bin.
Why?
The new one come,
Oh, right.
and he just fucking threw the old one in the corner.
Well, he didn't even say like goodbye to it or like
No.
had no emotional attachment at the end.
Well, no, his doll was on the couch, and then he moved it to put his new doll back, and then it cut to a shot of his old doll, like bent over with its fucking skirt pulled up. Which is the most undignified position.
And jizz coming out of it.
Apparently they've got compartments in so you can take the vagina part out and clean it after you've come in it.
Yeah, that's a good thing though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than it being fucking disgusting in there.
I wonder if the cheap ones don't come with that option.
Might just leak out their ass.
Yeah.
Sit
Self-filtration.
it on the toilet. Just leave it for an hour.
I saw an article today, I think it was either in Japan or China, but they developed a masturbation suit to help disabled people have an orgasm.
All right.
And it was made out of, you know when you get your blood pressure checked and they put that thing around your arm,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
made of that sort of material.
Right.
And then it said it can even hug you after you've come. It'll even give you a little hug.
Disabled people love a hug.
Do they?
I don't know.
Should we go and try that theory out? Start hugging people in wheelchairs?
Let's go out on the street and
Possibly. We could do. I'm not really up for it, to be honest.
I mean, we'll get kicked in the shins quite a lot.
Yeah.
And sworn at. Maybe complained about on social media, but I think we'll be
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
That could be the new reality programme. Just
What, trying to hug disabled people?
I would try to work out what you meant then.
yeah, like a, what's it called? What's the Dom Jolly thing called? Yeah, Trigger Happy TV.
oh right, yeah.
But it's just all
Prank show.
yeah, but it's all disabled people.
And all you do is just try to hug them.
Well, no, we can do other shit.
Just
Like what?
fuck with various people.
Like two of us could sneak up behind one of them and like pick the wheelchair up and then start running down the street with it or something.
It started
What-
off
what with-
positive though.
What with them left on the floor?
So
No,
now-
while they're in it.
All right, okay.
It started off quite wholesome and now
Yeah.
we're just sort of abusing disabled people.
I'm going for the comedy here, Neil. I mean, there's no comedy in hugging
No.
unless you're naked. At which point there would be a dick height.
Yeah.
Also applies to dwarves.
Yeah. So me and Jordan have decided we're going to go into business. And
Okay.
we're going to design some sort of shorts, you know, like climber cool,
Yeah.
for just in like the netted areas just around your bollocks.
Right.
I mean, Jordan's very impressed with my little trick.
Yeah, I've thrown together a few blueprints.
Right. Okay.
I think we've got something. I'll bring it in next week.
Yeah.
We'll throw it together.
Right, I'll get the marketing department straight on
I
that.
was going to say
Good.
I might be able to sell these.
Yeah.
How would you like if you were gonna do the advert or whatever for it? What would you? How do you envision it?
Yeah.
You ever sit on a leather chair and realize your balls are stuck to your legs? Try out SmegMen trousers. And then there's some guy like peeling his balls off his legs.
Yeah.
I mean that's just off the top of my head. We can definitely improve on that.
No, what you need to do is make normal underpants look really like hard and confusing to use and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Just proper put down old boxes. Like, what is this shit? Like, yeah.
And it's just a guy with crossed eyes holding up a pair of Y fronts.
Yeah.
Do you know what'd be a really good product to sell like as a combo with that? The what did you call it?
What?
Refresh light.
Yeah, refresh
Yeah.
light.
Fucking balls are already out. So
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect to get the refresh light in there.
Yeah, and yeah, that could be like at the end of the advert, like if you want ultimate perfect.
If you want ultimate comfort.
Your dick's still too hot.
Get the all new refresh light.
The number one antidote to summer penis.
Are your balls colliding with your knees?
Do your testicles feel like two big mushy peas?
My balls are so hot now.
Do my trick.
No, don't do the trick.
No. I don't want to have a repeat of this every week where we have to persuade someone to not get the balls out.
Dan's already pretty much half naked. See? So,
Yeah.
Just a pair of shorts on.
Oh, it's so fucking warm.
It is.
way too warm.
It's like 32 degrees in Britain today, which is ridiculous, seeing as we normally only get about 3 days of sun.
I don't know. The last 2 summers were really good, weren't they? Last 2 summers lasted ages.
Yeah, I suppose they were.
But
Alright.
this one hasn't even been as good as them 2. But I
It
don't even
started
like.
till last week.
I don't even like it when it's this warm. Me, it's fucking horrible.
It's too much, man.
Yeah, there's literally 10 balls in this room right now.
11.
All sat on leather seats.
Yeah. Festering. Just stewing in his own juices.
Just stewing.
I can see the fucking sweat on everyone's head.
Gleaming.
Swamp ass.
If Neil looks at me, I can see my reflection in his forehead.
We've actually moved it down into the living room as well, which is the cooler room.
Tried to cool it down by coming down here. So the sound's a bit fucked this week.
To no avail.
Yeah. One day we will sound more professional.
Nah.
Nah, it's always gonna sound like shit. Like 2 years down the line, it's just gonna always sound crap.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but we all just huddle around an iPhone for an hour and 5 minutes.
Put a duvet over the top of us.
What we at, Neil?
Coming up to half an hour.
Right. Do you want to go
Have a
play
break.
some death metal?
Yeah, can do.
Alright. We're going to listen to some people scream for 10 minutes.
We've got some infant annihilator to show you.
Infant Annihilator.
Yeah.
What a name of a
As in
band,
baby
mate.
killer. Not a baby who is a killer, but someone who kills babies.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yo, what up? This is Billboard 100 rapper Lil ASAP Savage, and I'm here to tell y'all to subscribe to the SmegMen podcast, cause they keeping it real out here. They doing shit ain't nobody doing. They talking about they dicks and stuff. These niggas is crazy. But before I go, I'ma hit y'all with a little freestyle. Turn the beat off a minute. Brace yourself. Yo, you about to get your mind blown. I got that work ethic. I keep my thighs to the grindstone. Nigga, I got the eyes of a cyclone. Your chick digs my shit cause I keep it fly like rhinestones on a pine cone. iPhone.
I've had another idea for a film.
Right, okay.
And I know that's music to your ears. I got the idea because I don't know if you've heard that Eddie Murphy's talking about returning to stand-up comedy.
That's when he were best, though.
Yeah,
His stand-up were better than his films.
yeah, he did too, didn't he?
His early films were good.
Yeah. What's Trading Places?
Yeah. Obviously I were a kid at this time, but I liked what's it called now? The one where the Nutty Professor. That were good.
Yeah. Doolittle.
Yeah.
That were good as a 10-year-old,
Oh no, I didn't like that one even then. Actually,
didn't you?
that the one with all the animals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one.
But did you see Coming to America?
That's.
Yeah.
I was just trying to name it. That's literally my favourite one.
Yeah.
Well, mine's a similar concept, where it's a foreign person, coming to America.
Yeah.
But mine's called Coming in America.
Right. Is it porn or then?
No, not porn. It's more of like a comedy. So it's a Middle Eastern guy who lives in like a really strict Muslim country where they don't have internet and every woman that he sees is covered up all the time. And then he somehow gets to California. I haven't figured that bit out yet. Maybe he like accidentally becomes an Uber Eats driver and drives to California by mistake or something. And then he gets off the plane and the woman says, hello, can I see your passport? And he just goes, oh. And then it's just him doing that in various different situations.
So he basically just pre-comes everywhere.
No, he's just come in his pants for
All
90
through
minutes.
Like, first thing he does is like go to a Burger King. And like,
Yeah.
Take your order, sir.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Various different scenarios where he comes in his trousers.
I mean, how many times is he going to come in his pants throughout this entire film? Because 90 minutes is quite a long while.
Well, I've got 4 so far. I were hoping you guys could kick in with the rest.
I mean, I can bring up loads of places you can cream in your pants.
Okay.
As long as it's not in this room, we're good.
Well, I'm not going to be the one creaming in my pants. I mean, I may come up with some... I may blow your mind that much. You 3 might cream in your pants. 4 might cream in your pants.
So yeah, what are your 4 scenarios then?
I don't have anything really. Just the title, coming in America, and a Middle Eastern guy going, and coming in his pants.
That's as far as you got.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all you need. I mean, there's some pretty terrible films out there.
I know.
Probably already better than most of them.
Just have like short film, just could be 2 minutes long, just literally that. Guy steps off a plane, comes in his pants.
Goes home.
Yeah. Like those Pixar shorts they have at the beginning of every film.
Yeah,
Just be like
yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
There's no speaking in it, or it didn't really make any sense.
Silent film.
Yeah. Do it really old fashioned, like. Do it really old fashioned, like a Laurel and Hardy type thing.
He walks up to the woman and it just comes up with like text on the screen.
Yeah, all the speaking's through text.
And then the only sound is just him going, oh.
Yeah, and someone playing a piano in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A jaunty riff.
As it's gone on more, I'm more into it now, actually.
Yeah.
Let's fucking get right in this thing.
What do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, it's good, man. I can't really think of any of these come-in situations, to be honest.
You have a pre-cum.
Middle Eastern, first time I tried bacon, that's going to be pretty fucking...
Yeah.
Come in your pants.
I think you've got it, the black and white film. The guy coming.
Yeah.
We've got it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Keep it as a show.
Yeah, so he gets off the plane. Can I see your passports, please?
Like you already said the Burger King thing, so it could be like, or if we did it at McDonald's, it could be like, I'd like to try the Big Tasty. She's like, would you like bacon with that? And he's
They're like, what? So, like, he's been longing to come to, where is it, America?
Yeah.
All of his life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, finally gets there, gets off the plane, comes in his pants straight away. He's like, oh no, this is terrible. Goes to a Burger King, maybe get some food in me that'll sort me out. She asks him a question, comes in his pants, and then he just gets back on the fucking plane and goes home because he's had enough.
No, I think there's a few more scenes we could add in there. So he goes into the Burger King, comes in his pants, he's like, oh Jesus, what the fuck?
Comes in the special sauce.
Goes outside, hails a taxi, and the taxi driver's a woman.
Yeah, we're gonna say the taxi driver's a woman. It's
Yeah.
like he's first of all amazed that women are allowed to drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's also like some slutty Westerner, so she's like wearing a skirt or something, or she's got a bit of ankle showing.
Yeah.
He hadn't seen an ankle before, a female ankle before in his life, and he's just.
And he's like, what can I do to relax? Because I just keep coming in my pants and it's getting really stressful. And she says, well, you could go to the beach. That's what most people do when they want to relax. Don't despise drink. Down Neil's couch. I think a little bit's gone on his carpet.
Need a cloth. I tried to breathe it. Inhaled it into my lung. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, we're definitely keeping that in.
Are you alive, Dan?
Yeah, continue. I'll
Okay.
just screw up.
So yeah, she says you can go to the beach because that's where most people relax. So he gets out. He walks down the steps to get to the beach, and there's just bikinis and fake asses and tits and lip fillers everywhere. There's people playing volleyball, and he comes so hard that he actually passes out. No, you guys not liking that
I
one?
thought there was like more to
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
about.
I
was waiting.
Is that where the film ends?
No, that's not the end.
Where's this leading to? What's the final coming?
Okay. What's the what?
Final coming.
What's the
Yeah.
final coming?
Yeah,
The,
you did, like,
the
big-
end, like, cum shot.
Yeah.
The end one. That's a tricky
Is
one.
this guy a virgin? Or is...
He could, like,
Yeah, because he's not married.
He could like
Okay.
come so hard that it like shoots up into space or something like that. You know.
What, get all sci-fi?
I want to keep
Comes
it
so hard that
realistic.
it just ends up
Yeah.
No, let's stick to one genre.
Let's keep it realistic, Neil.
Yeah, I know. Come on. This is a realist story.
My apologies.
No, so he don't pass out. He just comes.
A bit lightheaded.
Yeah, he just gets a bit lightheaded and he gets a bit dizzy and he's like, oh god, jeez, I need to go get in the shade for a bit. So he walks down the beach and he's got his hand over his eyes and he's just looking at the sand and he's looking at his feet. He goes, I'll go get a drink. He gets a drink to cool off. And then he turns round and some high profile rapper is shooting a rap video at that moment in time and there's like 12 black girls just shaking their asses vigorously.
Right.
He comes again. This time he does pass out. Boom, face in the sand. Wakes up. He's got sand and cum all over his face. And he thinks, right, I don't think America's for me. So what he does, he comes about 7 more times.
Right.
Until we'll do a montage of coming at this point. We won't have any text.
Yeah.
He comes about 7 more times until he's physically run out of cum. So he's still kind of having a little bit of a shuddery orgasm, but nothing's actually coming out. So he can still think straight and function.
Yeah.
And then he kidnaps an American woman and takes her home with him.
Why does he have to go all terrorist all of a sudden?
Did you not hear the part where I said he's Middle Eastern? Well, just think about it. He can't do it there, but he can move back to his own country.
He can get away with loads of shit over there. Could just club a woman over the head, do what he wants, and
Yeah, but
nobody
he
will
can't-
even bat an eyelid.
He can't get a white woman.
Yeah, okay, fair
That's the
enough.
one thing you can't do over there.
Ultimate prize.
I'm a logical guy, Dan.
Okay.
There's rhyme and reason to this. So he takes her home. Because who don't want a white woman?
Okay, fair enough. Anyone? Anyone not want a white one?
No, I've one white one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ladies.
And what is pretty sweet, something that you guys will never get to experience, is watching your penis go into someone that's paler than you.
I've got a pretty black dick, actually. I'm famous for it.
No, he's
I think
pretty.
I've got frostbite.
Jordan's pretty brown. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
pale.
like Greek. Or something.
Is that because you walk around naked all the time?
Possibly recently, yeah. Been working on it.
Are you like Italian or some shit?
Yeah. Well, deep rooted. I'm a Spartan from Rome. They came to England. I've just made all this up, but I think that's why.
It could be true though.
I
Right.
think it might be true.
So you like dirty white, not proper
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
Spartans surely weren't from Rome, were they?
No, they're from Greece, but like Rome were in, like went through Greece, didn't it?
Yeah, well,
Soldiers
it
could
took
come
over
from there.
virtually the world, didn't it?
I don't know. It's a guess. It's what I hope.
But
Yeah.
it could be true. I think all British people originally weren't they like light haired, they were fair haired, blonde and ginger and
Believe the
shit.
ginger, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they were all ginger, but
Just before the Vikings raped the fuck out of us.
yeah. Yeah.
Or after.
I had a theory that originally the ginger people that like lived in England were black people that escaped from Africa. And then they went
Escaped.
white after like Gollum after living in caves in England. and then they went back to Africa and took their almighty revenge
Stop talking.
on the black people. But they were really the first black people that were put down. So stop with this racism.
Jesus, man. Start again.
What were I saying?
That were amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, basically, the white people, the ginger people, the first people on the English rock that we call Great Britain today.
The people that I know that British people tens of thousands of years ago had dark skin. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying they were black. They escaped from Africa because of this giant, like, empire there.
Right.
They escaped because they were all slaves and they got on a boat. They found themselves on England. It was cold. Through generations, they got paler and
Yeah,
paler.
that does happen.
Yeah, that does happen.
And they lived in caves. They were all ginger.
Right.
and then,
I don't know if it's a film-like situation that you're...
and then they took the revenge on the black people later on.
What?
They went back to Africa.
This is a well better film. Let's film this
No,
film.
I've got
Yeah.
some movies, guys. I'll get my book out. But this is the real life stuff. This is history, guys. Stuff they don't teach you at school.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so who plays the main escaped slave?
I'd have to be black.
Well, I think Lewis
That
takes
sounds
that
like
one.
disappointed.
Yeah.
No, but I'm like thinking, how could you like turn the black guy into white? Like, because it, like generations down, he's got to look similar.
Yeah, but he's not gonna.
So you could be the black guy that comes over from Africa. You live on England Rock. You have like kids, and then later on you do whiteface.
Later on, it's Dan.
yeah. I'll be the later on one.
Yeah,
Generations down the line, Dan's born.
we do a CGI montage where it slowly melts my face into
Yeah, and
Dan.
then he goes back to Africa and murders you. It's
Yeah.
crazy that movie. Think about it.
We've got pretty much the same hairline.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'll do that one.
I'm all for that.
Has anybody got any Florida men?
No, but I do have a Florida woman.
You do have. Okay.
So I don't know. I suppose first of all I'll show you this woman. Pretty hot young thing.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Wowzers.
So as you can see,
What's
she
the
looks.
first word that comes to your mind when you see that picture?
Two
No word.
words.
Mine I just sort of gip a bit.
Mine were 2 words and it were Princess Fiona.
I was thinking Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the slut. So the headline is: Florida woman arrested for grabbing husband's penis too forcefully.
What?
So this cock-hungry whore, as her husband has fallen asleep on the couch, and she thought she wanted to shag him basically, but she's grabbed his dick so hard that he's collapsed on the floor in a ball of pain.
Oh my god.
It's like a sex-hungry Florida woman was busted for allegedly grabbing her husband's genitals with such force the victim crumpled over and had trouble walking.
So she got arrested for giving a bad hand job.
I don't think she was trying to toss him off. She was like, I want that, and just like tried to tear it from his body.
One of
She was-
those.
she
don't
was
know your
charged-
own-
Sorry, go on.
This is one of those don't know your own strength situations.
Yeah, I think so, but especially by the look of the woman. But she was charged with domestic battery for the Monday incident that occurred on the couple's Tampa home, whatever the fuck that means.
Do you think she was drawing inspiration from the previous Florida man that we had that chopped the guy's penis off and ran down the street?
Well, she tried to do it with just a bare hand.
Yeah.
Like a gorilla, just rip it off.
She looks pretty strong.
He was sleeping. She did it at 5:30 in the morning. So it's like he's just having a little kip on the couch. Her name is Tash. Tash clamped down on her hubby's manhood while he was sleeping on the couch at 5:30.
That'd be awful to wake up to.
It wouldn't be the best, would it?
Just some awful fat woman stood over you for a start.
Tearing your dick off. She admitted to grabbing the victim's genitals without consent.
Why is that so funny?
She claimed that she grabbed her husband in a sexual manner because she was attempting to arouse the victim in an effort to have sexual intercourse.
I mean, it is a bit necrophilic.
He's not dead.
No, but he might as well be. Aesthetically, like
He probably wanted to be after
Yeah.
she'd nearly tore his cock off.
I just mean she's looked at someone who isn't moving and gone, yeah, I want a piece of that.
Yeah. And went directly for the thing that she wanted as well. Just like didn't like wake him up or out and kiss him or out like that. She just tried to rip his dick off.
Yeah. See, if she'd woke him up by sucking his dick, she'd have probably got a very different reaction.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful surprise.
Yeah.
Not a court appearance. I've got a story from England.
Okay.
Get the headline up.
The England stories never seem to compete well with the American ones, though. It's like, I think because their country's so huge, like the crazy people are multiplied by that size of country. It's like their crazy is much more crazy than our crazy.
Maguire did have a thought earlier, and he was saying that we could try do like a Florida versus a really shitty town in the UK.
I think we'd have to do the whole of the UK though,
True,
won't we?
yeah.
Because
there's so
Florida's
many Florida
huge.
stories, isn't there?
There's a lot of Florida stories, plus it's probably like the size of our country anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, we could do like Florida versus the UK and see the craziest story we can find.
That's quite a good idea. I like
week,
that.
And then see which one is the fucking worst.
Okay. So we're competing with alligator headbutts.
unless you can pick a better country that'd be like full of more crazier stories than the UK.
Why don't we just do Florida man versus the world?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
one,
idea.
actually. Yeah. So yeah. New segment coming next week, I guess.
Yeah.
So this is in Cambridgeshire. And the headline is, Swinger who claimed his partner died from vigorous oral sex is jailed for murder.
Right.
So not only were he trying to get out of it, he were also trying to like, I'm the Mackie Daddiest of Munching Poontang.
Basically, yeah.
Trying to get into it.
He rang the police saying, I think I've killed my... an ambulance, sorry, saying, I think I've killed my wife, you need to come. And then when they got there, he claimed that she choked on his penis during vigoral oral sex. And then she was still alive at this point,
Right.
but she was unconscious. They got to hospital, and one of the doctors, I'm assuming, went up to one of the policemen and said, what did that guy say to you about her injuries? Because she's got like a brain aneurysm. Oh, he said that she choked on his massive dick. And the doctor said, well, that can't be true, because she's got fingerprints around her neck.
I thought you were going to say it's because he had a tiny dick.
So yeah, not only did this guy fucking kill his wife, he then had to brag to the police officers.
And so is this woman still alive now?
No, she died.
Oh. But she was still alive at that point.
She was still alive at that point, but yeah, she died.
I wonder
Right.
if he planned this. Like, thought I'll choke her to death and just said she choked on my dick.
Yeah.
Crazy thinking, or did he just strangle her to death?
I mean, he can't have been right smart, because if you strangle someone to death, there are always marks, because it's a lot of pressure on someone's
Yeah.
throat.
Or maybe the oral sex was so vigorous that he was holding on.
Yeah, maybe he wanted a tighter throat.
That's it. Definitely it.
That's what every man desires.
He's
a
innocent.
tighter.
Yeah, free him. Poor guy.
He also had injuries, including a cut on his foot and a lump on his head. And he claimed that he'd fallen down the stairs,
Right.
and that's how he'd got injured.
I don't know, man.
So hard.
Somebody trying to stop, like, if she were trying to stop him strangling her to death, why would she, like, attack his foot of all places and
Okay.
and hurt his head?
Well, just to give you a bit more context, I've got her actual injuries here. She had a fractured spine, multiple rib fractures, a hypoxic brain injury, meaning she was unable to breathe on her own, and she had extensive bruising around her eyes, neck and arms. So I don't think that was just his cock in her mouth, if
That
I'm being
sounds
honest.
like the most mental blowjob ever. What a blowjob.
Do you think she was doing the grapefruit technique?
Possibly. Have you seen that, Jordan?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. I had never seen it until like 2 weeks ago.
For anybody listening that hasn't seen the grapefruit technique, YouTube that shit.
Yeah, YouTube the grapefruit blowjob, or what? How is it? What is it
I think
actually?
It's just the grapefruit technique,
Is it?
and yeah, it should just be like a black woman.
You just find out for yourself anyway.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Enjoy.
The noises are horrendous.
Yeah, it sounds like she's
I
trying
mean,
to...
amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's like taking part in an exorcism.
Yeah, it does.
Like she's trying to suck someone's soul out of him. Or she's having it sucked out of her.
I imagine a grapefruit's a bit stingy as well, don't you? I don't know why. I mean,
Because it's
Spo-
citrus. Well,
I suppose there's not going to be any
citrusy and
cuts or out on your bellend, but still, I don't know. What if it went down your Jap's eye?
bitter. Yeah, I can't imagine that being comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm kind of against any type of food and sex combo in general, I think.
I once stuck a thermometer down my Jappers.
What? you serious?
Yeah, I don't know why that just came back to me, but yeah,
You're gonna have to like elaborate now.
there's honestly not much more to add.
And who did you pay to watch you do this?
The whole street. No, I can't remember where the thermometer came from. It like
No. How old? When was this?
I went in school because the thermometer were from science class. I just remembered that.
So were you in science class?
No. I didn't. No, I'd nicked this thermometer, not with the intention of. I know where that can go. Like, took it.
I don't believe you.
So what did you steal it for? Were you going to shove it up your dog's ass first?
I can't remember.
Slowly work your way up to a human like a serial killer.
And I'm not sure why I nicked it, but I nicked it anyway.
So were you at home when you did this?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Not like.
My next question. Yeah,
How far down the temperature gauge did you get to?
Temperature did you get?
Yeah.
I think it was like half of the thermometer.
Oh my god.
It wasn't a big one, it were only small.
Were it one of those like flat ones that's shaped like a nail file?
No. It was just
Like
like,
mercury in them if you snapped it.
yeah, well, I wasn't like cracking it or anything.
Like a superhero.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Radioactive dick man.
Mr. Mercury.
Do you remember what the temperature reading was?
No, unfortunately not. I'm sorry to.
I remember hearing a story about a guy on Valentine's Day. Took the thorns off a rose,
Oh yeah.
stuck it down his Jap's eye, and like presented it to his girlfriend. And then when he tried pulling it out, the hairs stick up like that on a rose.
Yeah.
Because it like nearly pulled all in.
Like they still have tiny thorns on them, don't they?
Yeah, so it can go in, but it can't go back out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How bad would that
It's like the
be?
worst thing, isn't it?
That'd be so bad.
Yeah, I'm glad it happened to him though.
Yeah. So you're lucky, Dan.
Glass is pretty smooth when it's not broke.
Did you lube it
It's
up?
a bit crazy.
No, I just popped it in.
Just went dry.
I'll try, mate.
Right. Fucking hell.
Don's not fucking about.
So are you into like that Japanese porn where they put shit down there?
No, I've seen shit like that. To be honest, I don't even know why I did it. I didn't do it for any sort of sexual thing, or I don't even think I wanted to know the temperature of the inside of my dick.
You're just bored.
I don't know, maybe my PlayStation won't work in that day or something. I'm not sure.
Anything but homework.
Oh man.
I've watched all the porn VHS tapes that I own.
Just for anyone listening, the circumference of this thermometer wasn't large. Like it was the. Okay.
Was it wider than a straw that you get from like McDonald's?
No. Good God,
What
no.
about a chupa chup stick thicker than that?
Oh, it was thicker than that.
So in between.
Jeez.
So there is a Goldilocks
Yeah,
of things that you will shove down your Jap's eye.
I did it one time. It's not like a thing I do often.
I don't think.
Well, I hope one day you find that magical bowl of porridge that you can shove down your penis. And it'll be just not too hot, not too cold, but just the right temperature.
Just the right size and temperature.
That's pretty fucked up, though.
Have you ever shoved anything in your dick, John?
I think I've like tried putting my little finger in.
That's much bigger than a fucking
No, it
thermometer.
didn't fit. It like my brain said, don't do that. But after that, but you went with the wrong instrument. Man, you should have gone with your little finger.
No, you went with the wrong instrument because you didn't
I
succeed.
think I'd go if I had to pick one of the two. I'd probably go with the.
I didn't try putting it. I was just like,
You fucking lied up.
experimenting.
Backtrack now.
Jesus Christ. No. Alright, then, dude.
Oh Jesus.
Got the full finger down.
What about you, Lewis? Have you put anything down your dick?
No, just shower gel that I mentioned last week.
Yeah.
You're cleaning your arsehole yet,
The
Neil?
minty fresh.
Yeah.
You started washing your bum all yet, Neil?
Yeah.
I didn't dare sit down on the chair.
I haven't started sticking soap up my ass, no.
Yeah, Jordan were amazed that you don't clean your arsehole.
I do clean my ass.
There are a few things that came up.
Just when you were talking about it, what I envisioned was just him holding a bar of soap and getting right up in there.
Do you actually mean pop the bar of soap into my ass?
No,
Is that what you thought?
like cup the bar of soap.
Oh, right,
Just
okay.
kind of get right up in there.
Oh, no. I would soap my hands up and wash my ass.
yeah,
like,
Yeah, like a gentleman.
yeah, exactly.
And
A
then,
civilised man.
Oh, that's reminded me, actually. I did clean the thermometer first as well.
Alright.
Because it did come from science class and there was some pretty...
Sterilised.
Yeah, some dodgy chemicals going on in there.
fucking hell, imagine if you didn't and it still had like some acid on it or something.
But also, that sort of suggests that I planned this whole thing out.
Yeah.
Planned this whole thing out. I need to clean this up first before I pop it in there.
So you did think about it for a while before doing it.
Yeah, well, I'm not just going to do it just off the cuff, just like, bosh,
You know, you said
bang it.
halfway down, sorry. Yeah, how far is halfway down?
Yeah, how big were
What's
it?
the
Like
The
measurement?
thermometer
Halfway
was
down the thermometer or halfway down your dick?
in inches, do you remember? Like
probably about the same. They were probably a similar size.
Equidistant.
Yeah. So it was a 3-inch thermometer.
And how did it feel?
It wasn't unpleasant, but it wasn't awful or anything. It was just honestly,
So you said
I don't know
It wasn't
what.
unpleasant and it wasn't awful. So it was pretty nice. That was what you said.
No, sorry, is that what I said? Sorry,
So-
it wasn't pleasant and it wasn't awful.
So how many girls have you asked to do this over the course of your adult life?
So, listen, well, I just took a girl and was like, "Do you have a thermometer?"
Yeah. Or like a, not a toothpick, but something a similar kind of shape but less sharp. No, we don't need lube.
Put the Vaseline away. I'm
I think you've just kind of topped everything that we would have had prepared. I did see one earlier, but after a bit of digging, it was discovered as fake news. But
why don't we do a
title-
bit of fake news, because I've got a couple of fake ones.
The title was hilarious.
Yeah.
Let me try find it.
Well, see, I've got one loaded up already somewhere. Let me just... Oh, no, I think I deleted it. Oh, no, it's here. Unfortunately, as I say, this one did turn out to be fake. So this was... A man slaughtered 23 pizza delivery men and 2 postmen.
Okay.
As I said, unfortunately, it did turn out to be fake, but... look at this fucking guy. Let me try and find his face.
How many pizza men? What were they? Say it again.
20 something
I
altogether.
think it was 23.
23 and 2.
A news article claimed a cannibal killer slaughtered and ate 23 pizza delivery men, 6 Jehovah's Witnesses and 2 postmen over a 7-year period. I thought, obviously you can see why I wanted to bring this story in.
Yeah.
It also claimed that the man did this because Jehovah's Witnesses were getting on his nerves, knocking on his door, but he did feel bad for the pizza delivery men. The face that they used can't be found here anyway, but...
I wonder what like the thinking is of the people who create these fake news stories. It's obviously trolling, but
Yeah, but
is
why?
it to see what you can force people to believe?
See what you can get away with.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, it sounds insane, obviously. But it could have happened, you know? It could have
It's in the
happened.
realms of possibility, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah.
There's people doing crazy shit and that. You're sticking thermometers down your dick.
Well, we've said worse than that in the last 10 minutes.
I don't think sticking a thermometer down your dick's worse than killing nearly 30 people.
No, just joking.
No, of course it's not.
So while we're on the topic of sticking weird objects in weird places, this eventually did turn out to be fake news, but the headline did have me laughing. So this is in Erie, Pennsylvania. Is it a woman high on meth dies after pumping gasoline into her anus?
What?
Again,
Yeah, fake.
that to be fake.
The thing is, I imagine someone's probably done that.
Yeah.
So, especially a method. Fuel makes my car go fast.
It doesn't seem that ridiculous. You'd have like super powered farts, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, they're already flammable.
I bet magicians are doing
Have you ever
that
done
all
that?
the
Have you ever lit a fart on fire?
I've never tried. Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
Or a myth?
No, it's true.
Legend?
It fucking burns your arsehole though.
So so you're thinking that her intent was to hold a lighter to her ass.
No, that was his suggestion. I never.
I'm just trying to make some sense.
Below the gasoline.
Oh.
I like it. Turn it into a film.
Have you ever lit a fart on fire?
Yeah.
You, Lewis?
Didn't-
Not successfully.
Yeah, it didn't really
Yeah.
work out.
I've been in the presence of someone who has done it successfully.
Yeah, so it does work. Like I say, it burns your fucking arsehole though. Like,
Is it like crazy, like a big?
it's not massive. It
No.
depends on the fart. Obviously, if it's a little, then it only does a little flame. But if it's a great big ripper, then I imagine it.
I've
'Cause
seen videos where like they do it and it sometimes burns the boxes.
yeah, have you seen the video of that guy who does it and sets his cat on fire?
No, man. I need to see this.
Yeah, like at the last
stuff like that.
at the last minute, it jumps past his arsehole and like just at the perfectly wrong time, and he sort of sets his cat on fire a little bit. He doesn't run around engulfed in flames, but
There's a superhero. The world is ravaged by cats. One man with the ability to shoot fire from his anus must save us all.
So we've gone up to 60.
Okay. I just wanted to tell Dan that I've found the correct term for his fetish.
what, a thermometer in your dick?
No, just sticking things down your pee hole. It's,
Right, okay.
it's called sounding.
Sounding.
Yeah.
Sound.
Any particular reason why?
I don't know. This is an article about an Australian man, 70-year-old Australian man who got a fork lodged in his penis.
A fork.
Yep.
My God.
On purpose or?
Yeah.
accidentally?
Like the type of fork that you eat with, or a garden fork.
Which end of the fork?
Yeah.
You can get a sounding kit, a safe one, so that you don't have to use a rough piece of cutlery. You
Yeah.
can get a safe one for about $60 on Amazon.
Just buy a thermometer, man.
Yeah. I'll steal one from a school.
Yeah.
Right, I think we're gonna have to call that quits for this week because I'm melting into this couch.
Yeah, I'm fucking roasting. To be honest, we didn't even think we were going to go over an hour. It's that warm,
No.
but we've managed it.
We were just gonna talk about his dicks for 10 minutes and then go on, but
Yeah.
we stretched it for an hour.
Yeah. So, fuck you and goodbye.
Subscribe,
Yeah. Tell your friends, family.
especially your mum.